Hello, friends, and welcome. I'm so grateful you're here. Let's begin our Bible story, the creation of the world. I will tell you how God created everything. A long time ago, God made the heavens and the earth. In heaven, it was beautiful, full of light and joy. There lived God with all his angels, and the angels sang wonderfully. But on earth, no one lived yet, and it was not beautiful at all. It was cold, quiet, and dark, completely dark, and the whole earth was covered with water. Then God thought, I want the earth to be beautiful too. He said, "Let there be light." And at once it happened, and light appeared just as God commanded. For whatever God says happens. And in the evening, the earth was again covered with darkness, and since then, it has always been so. And God said, "When there is light, it is day, and when there is darkness, it is night." And so the first day passed. On the second day, God continued his work. He said, "Let a blue sky stretch over the earth." And at once it happened, and white clouds floated in the blue sky. The sight was wonderful. Then evening came again, and so the second day passed. The whole earth was still covered with water, but on the third day, God dried a large part of the land. He removed all the water from there, and God said, "Let the dry land be earth, and the water be the sea." Then God made all kinds of things grow on the earth, grass, flowers, and trees. The flowers smelled beautiful, the grass turned green, and the trees whispered when the wind passed through their branches. Yes, the earth was truly wonderful now. But on the fourth day, everything became even more beautiful, because on this day, God created the sun. It appeared in the morning in the sky, rose higher and higher, and spread its warm light over the earth. The flowers turned their heads toward its strong light and opened in all their beauty. In the evening, however, the sun sank lower and lower and finally disappeared behind the horizon. Now it was not so dark anymore, because the moon was in the sky, and together with the stars, it had also been created by God. And God said, "The sun shall shine during the day, and the moon at night." Then came the fifth day. Do you know what God created then? Fish and birds. The fish played in the water, and the birds sang in the trees. In this way, they showed God how happy they were. Then God taught the birds to build nests. He said to them, "Now lay eggs and hatch them so that little chicks will come out, and in this way there will be more and more birds on the earth." And so the fifth day passed. On the sixth day, however, God created what is most beautiful in the world. First, all the animals: horses, cows, sheep, rabbits, the large elephant, and the tiny little mouse. All were created by God. Then God said, "Now I want to make a human being, and I want him to be like me." So God made the first man and named him Adam. God said, "Adam, You shall be the master of all things I have created, the master of the fish, the birds, and all animals. All must obey me, and you must obey me." Adam understood everything very well, and so the 6th day passed. On the 7th day, God rested from his work, since the whole earth was finished. He blessed this day, and since then, all people should rest on the 7th day. So, there is nothing in the world that was not created by God, and in the whole world there is not a single child that God does not take care of. Will you always remember this? Thank you for being here tonight. If this story blessed you, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing where you're watching from and what time it is where you are. Your support is a real blessing, and it helps this channel continue growing and reaching others. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.